Welcome back to Down to Earth Outdoors, y'all. Please subscribe. I'm just going to show y'all today about planting watermelon seedlings. Showed you guys how to pop the seeds and germinate them and throw them in some soil. Well, a couple weeks later, you're left with some good looking seedlings like this. These are the sugar babies. They're supposed to be seedless. So they will have some seeds in it, guys. Don't be scared if they do have a couple. That's how you able to plant them the next following year. So I'm using this secret stuff you can get at your local Walmart. It's OMRI listed. I'm not gonna go into details about what the name on that is. I'm not sponsored by them or nothing. Using that though, you guys probably know what it is. I put about 2 tablespoons of that in each hole. I dug out a hole, a lot bigger area than what one of these should need. But this is how I do it. I set them where I'm gonna set them. I pre-dig my holes. I throw a whole fish in there. I cut the fish in half. I put that in each hole. And then I'll backfill with some of this topsoil that I already pulled out. But I mostly put my secret potting mix in. Yeah, I've already told you all what kind I use in the previous videos. I'm not gonna keep putting their name out there. Nobody puts my name out there, so I will give if somebody gives back. So that's how I am, guys. I don't mind to help, don't mind to share your channels, help a brother out. I'm new to YouTube. It's called Down to Earth Outdoors, guys. Fishing, hogging, gardening, anything outdoors, guys, that you can think of, I'll be doing on this channel. Just different stuff every day. You know, you can't expect something every week. It's just going to be different videos of like gardening and stuff that you need. Actually is informational. It's probably better than going to school for your kids. So please subscribe, share it to your family members, guys. Trying to get my YouTube out there. My nephew Blaze helps me with the edits and stuff like that, and trying to get used to all this technical stuff on YouTube and the algorithm and all that stuff, guys. I'm just here to help you guys out and get a couple followers. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to go big here, guys. I just want to be a channel somebody comes back to and learns off of. You can watch it over and over, stuff like that, guys. So let's get into it and just let sit here and ramble on, but just showing y'all and telling y'all what I've been up to. So got these holes dug. My watermelon seedlings are going in. I'm gonna have to dig 2 more holes. There's obviously 6 right here, but we're gonna put the best 4 in each hole, 1 in each hole. So what I'm doing right now is just mixing up that fertilizer I put in there, all organic. You can see my little fishtail. Try to get him down on the bottom. I use drum for that, guys. I cut up pieces of drum. If I catch drum, I don't like eating them. They go to use though. It's not like I'm wasting them. I'm actually using it to make food out of. So what we're doing here is just remixing it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this to all of them without rambling on. Trying to do it quick. You just want to get it in about the 3 inches of your, under your soil. So kind of just backfill a little bit. Again, if your fish is sticking on top, you don't want him way up top. You want him down on the bottom to where your roots get bigger, and then it'll start pulling out that food it needs. It already has some to start off with right now, so keep in mind, guys, you don't want to burn your plants. You got that all looking mixed around good. So now what we're going to do with one hand, we're going to try to get a seedling out of here. Looks like it's going pretty good, so bear with me, guys. So I was able to just pull that up. So, as you all can tell, roots are looking good. I pulled her up by the stem and it didn't break, fall apart, so it's probably ready to go in the ground. That's how I judge it and look at it and let her know. I just let her grow, what I meant. Get you a little hole there. Now that, keep in mind, I'm doing it one-handed, so it'd be a lot better if you wasn't recording right now and doing it. But get her in there nice and stable. Now I am going to backfill with some other soil, but I wanted to get some of this perlite in here in this ground because it's kind of compacted dirt. I've never had a garden here before. If you guys been following this channel, you know that. So we're going to go ahead and get us a little hole right there. Pull one of these girls out. Again, roots are looking good. sticker in there. Sorry about the mower in the background, guys. There's neighbors pay somebody to mow, and I mow my own yard, but they pay somebody and they do a terrible job. But it is what it is, guys. Sorry about that noise. Go ahead and go to the next one here. I'm gonna plant them all in this video for you guys, just so you can see what I do. Well, 4 at least for you guys. I gotta dig the other 2 holes out, so. And I'll try to speak up for you guys. I know it's kind of quiet on my videos. I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna get a microphone and better camera. Just bear with me, guys. I'm seeing if people like my content and stuff. If they like it, I'm gonna get better stuff to make it better, obviously. Just filling you guys out. I hope you guys are filling me out. You can go back to my other videos. I'm always the same person. I don't, you know, there is gonna be drama on this channel just like you guys want. There ain't none today. It's pretty peaceful and gardening, so I'll let you guys know if any drama happens. Not really about drama. I know the ladies are, though. So we got our 4 beautiful watermelon seedlings there, guys. So what I'm gonna do now, like I promised, I'm gonna take some of this dirt, this original dirt, and just kind of backfill it. Not too terribly much, because I don't like this stuff's pretty compact, so it'd be kind of pointless to put this on and compact it and step on. You know, you don't want to step on it after you do this, because you want your soil all nice and fluffy and aerated. That's the whole point of this. Put the perlite in and it lightens that mix up, brings a little diversity to your soil consistency, and makes better water flow for y'all. So it's only beneficial to put perlite in your garden. And it does stay around, guys. It ain't like something that just disappears. I mean, it will break down eventually. For a good couple garden seasons, you'll have some in there. You use the same holes, if you guys know what I mean. Try to hurry up. Oh, you don't want to knock them over too hard there. Gotta be gentle. Keep in mind, I'm doing this one-handed. I know I've said that like 5 times, guys, but I'm trying for you guys. I really am trying to help you guys out, and I hope you guys enjoy this. This is just who I am, what I like to do. Fish, garden, outdoors, anytime it's not raining. Even if it's raining, I'm going fishing most likely. And don't be afraid to drop a comment, guys. If you see something that I'm doing, if you have a question about it, drop a comment. I'll get right back with you. But as far as the backfilling, I think we're about done, guys. Like I said, I don't want too much on there, but I don't want it to where it's going to be a big mud hole, like, you know, ground's higher all the way around. You don't want that, because it's going to drown them out when they're seedlings. They prefer to be mounded up, really, but watermelon really likes water. That's why it's called watermelon. They thrive in very, very hot conditions. They're not like most plants. Tomatoes kind of don't like too hot of weather. Now, these girls right here, watermelons, they love it. They love the hot summer seasons. And these, I'm not for sure on the maturity level, how many days. I'm gonna say like 79 or something, but it may even be more, like a 90-day. But I'm gonna finish this video up for y'all, and just wanted you guys to see what I do. I wanted to help you out on the watermelon seedlings. Just wanted to make a following video on that. That's how I do my watermelons. Ain't nothing special. Once they start getting vines, I'm gonna kick them all this way, and I'm gonna run them up and down my side of my raised bed. That's how I'm gonna do it, because I left some room for the plants. I left a couple inches all the way around. You guys will see eventually. It's probably not making a whole lot of sense to you right now, but once they start growing, I'll show you all my methods. I start putting trellising and stuff in here, just like anybody else does. It's not that time yet, so stay tuned, y'all. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Down to Earth Outdoors. If you love family, friends, and God, you're just like me, please subscribe. Welcome back to Down to Earth Outdoors, y'all. Just wanted to show y'all after the fact of me planting the watermelons. If you've seen in my previous videos, I always do cover back up with straw. I've been doing that for a while, and I leave the open space. I don't put straw to where I ain't got nothing yet. And as you can see on the other side of the garden, all my other previous vegetables and corn down there, everything's popping up, looking healthy. The rows are starting to fill in. We're gonna have to start picking through some of them, leaving the best ones for spacing issues. You have to read your seeds per seedlings. Every vegetable's different, every cultivar is different. Just depends on what it calls for. So this right here, there ain't nothing here. This is just a bunch of some foliage from like roses and stuff, just various stuff we've eaten on, and having our compost bin, tomatoes, onions, all that stuff. I just throw it out here. Eventually it decompose and become plant nutrients for us, guys. As you can see, my cuties that went bad from your local Walmart. I just space them out, and them do the same thing. They give your plants vitamins and everything that you would, if it benefits you as you eat it, it will benefit your plants. Same thing, guys. Plants are just like humans in a way. They really are. Sometimes you gotta come feel, touch your plants, see how they're feeling. Watermelons, like I said, though, they like very extreme high temperature, so they flourish in that. But I just wanted to show you all around the garden, and I'll step over to the other garden I got. This is my new raised bed, but I got my other garden. I got tomato plants, 2 kinds of those, the cherry 100s, and then I'll just show you guys. I just wanted to show you all the after fact. I wanted to put that in the video. So there's that, and that's why you see all the fruits and vegetables laying around. Just gives your plants extra beneficial nutrients and all kinds of goodness, guys. It only benefits you. I tried to cover up the cuties with the straw. It's not working too much. It will after they flatten out, but it'll be all right, guys. I'm sure they won't smell too bad. That you will get a smell from. That's why I covered up with straw. And you can throw lime down to help with the smell for fish. I recommend that if your neighbors have dogs and stuff, because if you ain't got a fence up, they'll come dig them fish out and ruin your plants. They can smell pretty deep in the ground, so keep that in mind, y'all. And then I want to show you all over here. See what this is, the Jet Star. That's the Sweet 100. And it's my mixed grilling peppers. Everything's looking good right now. These are my banana peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos, and broccoli. The broccoli's looking amazing right now. Green, you got red onions right here growing. Let me show you guys on that real quick. We are going to be planting some peach trees here soon, guys, so check that video out. I wanted to let you know on that. The broccoli are doing just fine. You can see how big the stems are down there. I mean, they're looking very, very healthy, and the leaves are obviously bigger, way bigger than my hand, but they're looking very, very healthy, guys. Here's these I was talking about. I'm going to be cutting these down here in a little bit because they're flopping over and just causing diseases and stuff when it lays on the soil like that. So the best thing to do is just cut your tips off like that, and you're good to go, guys. They keep growing under the ground. You don't think they're ready. These ain't just regular green onions. If they were regular green onions, you could just, they'd be ready probably. Just pull them and harvest them. But these are not. These are red onions, and I have yellow onions around the garden somewhere. Just want to give you guys that tip, and I'll be letting you guys know how to set your onions. You just pretty much just dig a little ring around your onion bulb to make it fluff it out a little bit, kind of gouge the soil. Be careful though. I'll show you guys how to do that. Just stay tuned. You're gonna have all kinds of different stuff in my videos, guys. This is the gardening one right now. I'm usually fishing or something like that. And as you can see, like various grapes, anything you guys eat, cabbage, lettuce, carrots, throw it out in your garden, guys. It's only going to benefit your plants. You can see how good looking these plants are. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I do to the best of my ability for them, and they definitely are putting out. It looks like they're definitely going to put out this year. So, and this is just a compost bin I have outside. I got cardboard laying on top because it doesn't really like to get wet all the time. So I do that, and eventually that cardboard actually degrade. So, and then you can see I got hose all the way around it, let it air out. so I ain't got to flip it and tumble it and spend money on a compost bin. This is how I do my compost bin. Give you guys some ideas. You do want to stir it every couple weeks, probably like 2-3 weeks. Just get in there with a pitchfork and stir it all up. And now this is just anything. It's kind of got full on me, so I'm just starting to put them all out in the garden, the vegetables and stuff. That's all I put in there. I don't put any meat, stuff like that, guys. That would definitely be bringing some smells. And plus they put stuff in meat that your plants probably don't even want. So let's look over here. I got 2 broccolis in a pot. They're not doing as good, so I recommend definitely the earth bed for the broccolis for the wind. These are a little smaller, but the only reason that is I put them out a couple weeks later than those, and I've mentioned that in my previous videos, guys. Here's the sweet 100, or no, Jetstar tomatoes. That's just like your sandwich tomatoes right here. So you got 6 of those. You got 6 of the cherry tomatoes. There's the 2 broccolis in the pot. I mean, they're not doing bad by any means, but they could be looking like those, you know, if they were in the earth bed. That soil's been worked a couple years. This whole garden area has. That one's new, but we're working her right now, and she's doing great. I'll take you guys over to the seedlings real quick, show you those. Looks like a couple of the tomatoes popped up. That's Gold Rush, like your golden potatoes. Good frying up taters. Tomatoes are looking beautiful. I mean, there ain't no deficiencies or nothing. And what I mean by deficiencies, there's no like yellowing or nothing like that, weird spots on them. They're actually looking healthy. You can pinch it, get a stem rub, and it actually smells like tomatoes. But I do want to let you guys know that tomato plants, if you actually eat them, they're poisonous if you actually eat the plant. You guys can Google it if you don't believe me. Just want to give you that tip, that garden tip of the day. That's why you want to subscribe to Down to Earth Outdoors, y'all. Got all kinds of stuff on this channel. Well, we'll get off the tomatoes, but they're looking good, beautiful. Nothing wrong with them. Keep all your leaves off your soil and your straw down there. If they're laying on the ground down there and you can't get it up in your tomato cage, cut them off, guys. They're not going to hurt it. That's only going to benefit your plant and I'll show you how to really start benefiting your plant when they get a little bigger and start blooming. You're going to want to take these things called off the sucker leaves, and I'll show you guys how to do that. And you'll go through every one of your plants and take these little sucker leaves off. And what that does is it sends the energy from making those little small sucker leaves to big tomatoes that you want, that are harvesting on time and most likely pest and disease resistant because they're thriving. If your plants are healthy, they're going to automatically be disease and pest free. So I wanted to give that tip. Keep a good strong plant, guys. And like I said, these, we had frost problems probably about a month ago, maybe less than that. They're all snapping out of it, doing fine. I had them all covered up, had this whole garden area covered up. I didn't have the other garden. We're gonna walk to that. But here's the garlic. Got some of them in there, nothing special. You're gonna be about that big around or whatever, however big you wanna get them. Just make sure you got plenty of space, and that is a 30-gallon pot right there. Got some blueberry trees, or bushes. Got one there and then one there. That's a strawberry strawberry plant, whatever you want to call it. That's our sugar snap peas. It's our watermelon. These are red onions, 2 rows of those. We got 2 rows of garlics. We got some more taters growing in here. I believe them are the Gold Rush ones too. As you guys can see, I got eggshells and corn husk and all kinds of stuff laying in here. So there's your garlic plant right there, guys. If you ain't never seen one of those, it just kind of looks like a green onion, but they're the same thing as your regular like yellow or red onions. You're gonna want to wait. Don't think that's your whole plant. When that gets tall and green and good looking, that don't mean it's done. And you're gonna want to do the same thing with these. Go around your plant, loosen the soil up a little bit if you want bigger garlics, because the earth beds are more compact. If you had it in a pot, like a pot, it ain't going to be as compact, and you're most likely using a potting mix. And if you guys followed me in my previous videos, sorry if I'm talking fast, but I do use potting mix in every one of these rows. When I tilled it up, I put potting mix all the way down each one of these, and I just backfilled it with some of the original soil. So and then I inoculate it with other nutrients, such as the Joby's Organics and various like the Down There stuff like that. OMRI listed, guys. That's all I use. I don't use Miracle-Gro. I have not tried the organics Miracle-Gro. They want to send me one to try, I'll try it, but until then I'm not going to go out and buy it. Let me show you guys what iceberg lettuce looks like. This is what your iceberg lettuce looks like. It's starting to come up. The rows will fill in eventually. And then you got your 2 rows of green onions, 2 rows of yellow onions. And then you come down here, and like I said, keep in mind when you plant your corn, because your corn gets the tallest and, you know, takes up the most shade. So you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys. You can see my corn starting to pop up. That's your bi-color sweet corn. It's good eating, grilling corn, very sweet. I got, I think, 3 or 4 rows of that. And then, but keep in mind when you grow your corn, the sun's setting that way. It comes up that way. It goes down that way. So if you grow your corn over here, you're gonna keep all this lit up with the sun that's setting, that, you know, getting ready to set. So just keep that in mind, guys. So, because if you had your corn over here, I'll explain it like this. If you had your corn over there, guys, and the corn grew up, the sun is going to be shading out all these plants. Your corn will shade that sun out from all these plants down here, for, you know, because of the shadow. So just keep that in mind. I want to give you guys that tip. Sorry, I had a little tongue twister. A neighbor was doing something. I was trying to see what he was doing. I couldn't. Sorry about that. But you guys get what I'm saying. Just make sure you know where the sun comes up and goes down. You will have some issues with plants that are needing more than 6 hours of light. So I'll show you guys. I do have some carrots growing too. We got all kinds of vegetables. I'm not going to cover it all today, but I just wanted to show you all what a couple of these plants look like. Let me find my carrots here. You got dill. It's coming up right here. Radishes, they're coming up. Let me show you what those look like. And plants right there, radishes, right over there. So the rows are starting to fill in, guys. You can see they're not all the way filled in yet, but I'll do more upcoming videos on that. Show you guys how to harvest different vegetables. Some ones you got to cure different. Onions you got to cure, let them hang dry, don't let them get moldy. Guys, if you need information about your gardening, fishing, stuff like that, subscribe to Down to Earth Outdoors, y'all.
Big bank laid in the shade, chewing on a hickory twig. Pass that bottle, I'll have me a swig. I ain't got a lot, but I think I got it made in the shade. I'm just laid up here in a country